Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we are back baby with another banging video. So if you're new or returned in and you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notification bell and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and support your girl. Now guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Cardi B because Cardi B is saying that she's worried about her kids spending holidays in the Dominican Republic. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, Cardi B's parents, they are from different Caribbean countries. Her father is from the Dominican Republic and her mother is from Trinidad. Now, while she was, born and raised in the Bronx, New York, you know that she has strong connections to her Dominican heritage, and she often spoke about her roots and embraces her identity as an Afro-Latina. Now, most recently, she took to TikTok to express, her fears about her kids traveling to the Dominican Republic for the holidays. Now, Cardi B is saying that they're going to be on the countryside. They'll be in a community that has less than 1,000 people, and her kids are so accustomed to this life of luxury. She's wondering how they're going to cope and adjust to the countryside with mosquitoes, the population, not having that kind of luxury. She's really kind of concerned for them. Let's take a look at this clip together of Cardi B expressing such concern, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Guys, I am extremely sad because my babies are leaving to the Dominican Republic for 2, maybe 3 weeks. My dad said he might go for 3 weeks, and I'm sad because it's like my kids, they are so spoiled. They live in this big ass house. They eat whatever the fuck they want. They're not going to the city. They're going to the country, like a little village where there's 400 people, fucking cows and chickens and shit in their backyard and full of mosquitoes. And it's I don't know, I wonder if they're gonna be able to get used to it and stuff like that. I know things like this for a kid, when I used to go when I was younger, I used to hate it for a week, and then I started getting used to it and I used to like it. So I hope my kids like it, and I know this is gonna be an experience they're gonna always remember, but I miss them already. I miss my babies. I do.
So guys, there you have it, Cardi B expressing her fears and concerns with her kids being in the Caribbean and being in the countryside where they have a population less than 1,000, where there are mosquitoes and they'll be subjected to a normal life. She's very concerned about that. Now, after this clip was shared on social media, a lot of people were saying that she shouldn't have spoken about, the kids being in Dominica because that can pose some kind of danger to them. Maybe someone will try to go there and do something to them or something of the sort. But what people need to understand and realize is that the things that you hear about the Caribbean in the media versus being in the Caribbean, it's two different things. Now, where those kids are going, I can tell you that if any strange face pops up in that area and no one knows you, no one is expecting you, you're in trouble. You can't just step into someone's community, neighborhood, and think that you're going to have your way and you'll be able to have your way with kids. It really doesn't work like that. So the Caribbean that you've heard about on the news and read in the papers, it's not the Caribbean that actually exists. So those kids are very safe. They don't need a bodyguard. They don't need a security. Their community is their bodyguard and security. So she can always talk about where they're going. She can even actually give the address. The only thing is that the media outlets may snoop around to take some photos. And if the people from the neighborhood tells the media to go away, they're going to know to go away, because if they don't, then the people are going to come out and insist they leave. So that's how it really works. People in the Caribbean are very, very, very protective of kids, especially where you have a community where the population is less than 1,000. That neighborhood, everyone is family. And those neighborhoods, no one locks their doors and windows, because I know I'm from a neighborhood like that. When I go home to visit my parents, used to be parents, no parents, I sleep with my window open and my door open if I want to. No one locks their house. No one is fearful of criminals or, anything or anyone coming in. Those areas are really, really safe. And then you have so much activities that the kids are engaged in a daily basis, on a daily basis. The outside activities, they are so much fun. They have so many creative games that they play. And, every day you just go out there and you pick your own fruits. And my daughter was so obsessed when she visited that side, because my daughter, when she visited the country area like that, she was always so obsessed with it, because she enjoyed picking the fruits and the variety of fruits, and she just enjoyed to see how everyone gets along and everyone would remember who she is. They would automatically, catch on her name, and everyone was just like family, and it was so impressive to her. So Cardi B saying that she's worried, Cardi B is only gonna miss her kids. I think that is her main concern, her missing her kids already, but those kids are gonna be safe. If we can remember from Little Northwest, I don't think there's another child on the internet that is as spoiled and as entitled as North. And North was complaining to her mom about going to live with her dad, because she was like, everything is so simple there. It's just a small house. We prepare dinner together. And Kim was, shading Ye, saying, oh, because ramen is dinner. But it wasn't the type of meal that mattered to the child. It was the closeness, the tight-knit, that bond, that connection that mattered to the child. So with Cardi B's kids, they could be bougie, but going to the countryside and seeing the difference of life and seeing how the kids there survive with the bare minimum and have fun, it's going to be quite an experience for them. Maybe the first day or two may take a little bit of adjusting for them to do, but after that, honey, they're going to be perfectly fine. Maybe fine to the point where they may tell her they don't want to come back. Trust and believe. It is that nice. It is that beautiful to have a outside life living in the Caribbean, especially when you're in those neighborhoods where the population is so small. Everything is so safe. You literally sleep with your windows and your doors open. You never have to worry about who is this. If you hear your door, someone that is coming, and they might be coming to bring you some food, or they're coming for some food. It is like that. Everyone knows everyone, and everyone shares everything. So Cardi B has absolutely nothing to worry about. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your 2 cents. Do you think Cardi B has anything to worry about, or do you think that she's just worried about how much she's gonna miss her kids? Leave a comment below, and while you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.